once again to British Ivy School e-learning platform. I'm Mrs. Mary Jane by name. I'm going to take you through on grammar, and our topic is personal pronouns. Okay, personal pronouns are pronouns that refer to the names of person. Personal pronouns are pronouns that refer to the names of person. Okay? Personal pronouns can be explained in terms of first person, second person, and third person. And it can also be explained in terms of subjective and objective forms. I'm going to explain that using this table here. Okay? Remember that there are pronouns that refer to the names of persons. So these pronouns actually replace the name of persons or name of a person. Okay, there are pronouns that replace the name of a person. Okay. Now let's look at the first singular pronoun and its subject and object form. First singular pronoun, we have I as a subject, and then the object form is me. Second person singular is you, and the you as a subject and you as object. Third person singular, he, she, or it can serve as the subject form of third person singular, and the object form is him, her, or it. Now, first person plural. First person plural, its subject form is we, and then the object form is us. Second person plural, you and you. Then the third person plural, they and them. Now, these subject forms of personal pronouns are usually used at the beginning of a sentence. You find them at the beginning of a sentence, okay? Because subjects are the part of a sentence that performs the action. They perform the action of in that sentence. They usually come before a verb in a sentence. Okay? They usually come before a verb in a sentence. So these subject forms of pronoun, you find them at the beginning of the sentence. They come before a verb because they are the ones performing the action of that sentence. While objects are the ones that receive the action. They are usually found at the end of the sentence. Okay, they receive the action being performed by the subject. Okay. Examples. The subjective forms are usually used as subjects of the verb at the beginning. I've just explained that now. So we have number one. I bought apples. I here is a personal pronoun, but what? So in its subjective form, found at the beginning of a sentence before the verb. Okay? Performing the action. Okay? I. You will be cut up by the rain. You is the personal pronoun. That is the subjective form. We are coming. Subject pronoun, we. He saw her yesterday. Now, looking at this number 4 sentence, you can see there are two pronouns here. Okay, but we are talking particularly about the subject pronoun, he. Subject pronoun here is he. So while the object pronoun is her. But we're not talking about object here, we're talking about subject. Subject pronoun is he. They shouted with joy. They shouted with joy. The subject pronoun here is they. Okay? Now, these subject pronouns, you cannot find them at the end of a sentence. Okay? Receiving the action. They are usually the ones performing the action in a sentence at the beginning of a sentence before the verb. Now, let's look at examples of objective forms. Examples. The children left us. You see now, us here is the object form that we talked about. Fourth person plural, us. The children left us. So us here is the object pronoun. He ran after them. You see now, there are two pronouns here, but them is the object pronoun. Them is the object pronoun. We want to see her. That's the same thing applies to number 3. We want to see her. So you see that her is the object pronoun here, not we. Is that clear? Alright. So understand that subject pronouns are usually at the beginning of the sentence because subjects of the sentence are the ones that perform the actions usually found before the verb, while objects are at the end after the verb, at the end of the sentence, receiving the action in that sentence. Alright. I'll give you assignments now. Alright, I'm going to give you homework to do. Underline the subjective forms of personal pronoun in the sentences below. Okay, 1 to 3. Now, underline the objective forms of personal pronoun in the sentences below, 4 and 5. Is that clear? So do well to go over the video again and try to understand what I've just taught. Thank you very much for listening and do have a nice day. Bye.